welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm kind of switching it up just a little bit for you guys. I decided to share my fall favorites. Now for this video, I had originally planned to have this a little bit more like organized and pre-planned, and honestly you guys, time has just been getting away from me and I keep putting it off and I'm just like, you know what, we're just gonna do this, because if I keep putting this off any longer, we're gonna be out of fall already and I'm not gonna film this. So I had originally planned to have each item that I want to talk about here with me so I can show you guys and do all that, but as you guys know, I have two little ones here at home. I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, and trying to find time when I can finally get both of them occupied or down for a nap where I can sit down and film has been so hard and crazy. Literally sitting here in my guest room on the floor. I have my paper out right here that has everything that I want to talk to you guys about, but this is as good as it's getting. I'm doing the fall favorites tag, and I believe Jaclyn Hill was the original creator of this tag some years back, and I haven't seen too many people talk about fall favorites anymore, so I just wanted to redo this. So I wrote down all of the categories and I'm going to share them with you guys. Like I said, I wish I would have everything in front of me, but I'm just going and rolling with the punches because it is really rare if I can get both girls out and I'm not trying to chance waking them up. So I will just have a picture of the item somewhere up here on the screen for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump right on it. First up in this fall favorites, I want to talk to you guys about my favorite fall candle at the moment. And this one has been really hard because I have a staple favorite that I have every single year for fall, and I normally use this kind of all year round, but especially at fall, like I have to have this candle, and it's basic and generic, but it's just what I love, and that is the Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside candle. I know some people are probably tired of hearing about Bath & Body Works, and some of you guys may be like me and just still love Bath & Body Works, but I have been on a hunt for another candle. I've checked Walmart, Target, Home Goods, like anywhere you name. I've checked their candles out to see if I can find something similar, or if not maybe better for a little bit cheaper of a price and just another alternative. But you guys, I can't find anything. Like Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works is just my top go-to #1 candle. Next up is the favorite lip color. So my fall favorite lip color at the moment has to be the LA Girl Flat Velvet Lipstick in the shade Snuggle. If you guys have not tried this lipstick, you are definitely missing out, and if you have, let me know down below if you love it as much as I do. It is very affordable. I want to say it's around $3.99 or so, and sometimes you can even find it cheaper if you can do the buy one get one, or if there's really good sales on them, but they are super affordable. #2 for me personally, I love how they like glide on. They don't like tug at your lip. They're not too rough or too stiff. For me at least, I haven't found a bad one, and I've repurchased this lipstick, I want to say at least 4 times I've repurchased this one, and it's definitely a go-to for the fall time. It's just one of those go-to colors. It's like a beige, like almost a little bit of a brown undertone nude, but it's still on the lighter side, so it's not going to make your lips look too dark. To me, it doesn't make your teeth look too yellow or anything like that. I just really like this lipstick, and I always reach for it every fall season, so I had to put that as my favorite lip color. Next one is your favorite fall drink. Now, my favorite fall drink used to be the pumpkin spice latte. I was like that basic girl that would always get one every single year. I love them. You either love them or hate them, and for me, I just personally love them, and I'd always get it hot, and it's just like, and I still really like them, but this year I've been seeing, and I don't know who the original person was who created this. I personally saw this from Amanda Ensing on her TikTok, but I've seen so many people rave about this drink and kind of customize it here and there, so I'm not sure who the like first person was to do this, but anyways, this has been like going around like crazy. And this drink is an iced chai tea latte with pumpkin cream cold foam on top. If you are a pumpkin lover, if you love those fall like spice flavors like cinnamon, nutmeg, chai, all of that good stuff, this drink you have to try it if you have not. There is a reason why it's been so talked about and raved about, and it is so good. I talked about this on my Snapchat to my friends and family, and I got so many of them hooked on this drink where they're buying it, if not every day, every other day. It is so good. It's so good. But if you're not a pumpkin lover or cinnamon lover or chai tea lover, you're probably not going to like it. To me, it's just fall in a cup, but in a good way. It's not too overpowering, but it has enough of those flavors where you can taste each one individually, and they're not like overpowering each other. So That has been my go-to favorite this fall season. I get it every single time I go to Starbucks now. And I'm personally a more of a like hot coffee person versus an iced coffee person. And this has just changed the game for me. It's iced and I love it. Like I get it so much. So I had to share that with you guys. If you haven't tried it, go out and try it. Thank me later. Next up on the tag is my favorite fall blush. Now this kind of goes into the makeup category. And normally I'm not like a giant blush girl. Like I don't normally gravitate toward collecting blushes in my like makeup collection. But I have a couple of like staple favorites that I have been repurchasing. And as far as like this fall season, I kind of looked out and saw what blush I kind of gravitate toward the most. And I have two. So I have one which I've talked about, which are the Milani Baked Blushes. I've shared these before on a couple of my like beauty makeup videos, and I still stand by them 100%. They are so good, very affordable, super pigmented, and they have a good amount, like I feel like a good amount of shade ranges, so you can find something that you like. My personal favorite is called Rose de Oro, and I believe it's number 02. I know Luminoso is a like staple favorite for a lot of people, and that one's pretty as well, but my personal favorite is Rose de Oro because it has a little bit more of like that mauve pink undertone versus like a peachy orange undertone, and I feel like for fall I kind of gravitate toward like the mauves and the pinks a little bit more. I don't know. Rose de Oro is a #1 favorite, and another one that I've been loving, which I don't have with me right now because it's in the room, is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Between the Sheets. That one is really pretty. That one has, again, a pink undertone, but it's more of like a beige pink, so it's not too bright in your face, too intense, but I love the texture of them. I love that you can kind of build them up on your brush. I personally like to use one of the like stippling brushes with it because it kind of helps blend them a little bit better on my cheeks. But yeah, I would definitely say Milani Rose de Oro, #1, and like a second close favorite second would be the Colourpop Super Shock Blush in Between the Sheets. Next up is your favorite fall clothing item, and I feel like this is a very hard one to kind of narrow down because I feel like there's a lot of things for the fall as far as like clothing and fashion that kind of bring everything together for fall that are like staples. But if I had to pick, I narrowed it down to just 2 things, which is really hard by the way, but mine would definitely be distressed sweaters. I personally love when you have the distressing on the sweaters. I've seen some where they have like the distressing on the wrists, the distressing on like the collar area, on the bottom hemline where your waist is at, and I think those are just so in trend. I feel like, again, that's one of those things where you either love or hate them. I just love the distressing. It kind of gives a little bit more like character and edge to it. Me personally, I cannot do any type of fall fashion without a nice distressed sweater. Another favorite is, of course, hands down, some good boots. And it doesn't matter if you get ankle boots, it doesn't matter if you get thigh-high boots, it doesn't matter what kind of boots. I just feel like for fall, you have to have boots. Like, boots are just a given, and I love all types depending on whatever outfit I'm wearing or the mood I'm in. So I had to put boots in there. Me personally, I don't like a very big, tall heel, especially now having 2 toddlers, trying to run after them in some pretty tall heel boots is just a no-go for me. So I personally like my heel to be pretty short and pretty thick for comfort, and it's even a plus if there's like memory foam or anything like that inside because it gives a little bit more of comfort throughout the day. But I feel like you just have to have boots for fall fashion, so that's definitely another clothing or like fashion favorite for fall. So next up is your favorite fall movie. Now, a lot of you guys may not know this about me, but I love fall. I'm not like crazy about Halloween. Don't hate me for all of you people who like live and love Halloween. Me personally, it's just, I mean, I'll go through the motions of it, but I'm not like overly crazy about Halloween. So I wouldn't say I have like, I don't know, like crazy favorites. The only thing I could think of far as like a fall / Halloween movie would be Halloween Town. And the reason why I say that is because I used to watch that a lot growing up. Right now, I just don't watch a lot of like scary movies or Halloween movies or gory movies. Like, that's just not really my cup of tea. So I had to just say Halloween Town because I used to watch that a lot growing up. And it's another favorite that sometimes I'll pop on, and it's just one of those that's like a feel-good Halloween movie, if that makes sense. But I did also add a kid one in. So I don't know if this was, I'm pretty sure it's new this year, but on Netflix there is a kid Halloween movie called Spookly the Square Pumpkin, If you guys have not watched it, go check it out on Netflix and watch it with your little ones. It is the cutest Halloween movie ever. And my girls, especially my oldest Bryn, who's 4, she's not big on Halloween either. She gets really scared very easily. So for her, having something like that movie where it's really fun and cute and just not scary or spooky whatsoever, we love that. So if you haven't seen Spookly on Netflix, go watch it with your little ones and have like a little fun Halloween movie night where it's not scary and it's something super fun for them. Little ones love it and will actually sit and watch it. So it's a really cute movie. So I would put those two in if I had to pick a fall or Halloween movie. Okay, so next one was your favorite fall TV show. Now, this one that I'm about to say, it's not technically like fall themed. It did just recently come out and it's fall time, so I had to include this. I have been binge watching this as of recently and I'm not done just yet, so if you've seen this, do not spoil it for me. But it is called Emily in Paris on Netflix and it is so good so far. I love it. I love movies like that. And again, it's not like super fall related. It is the TV show that I've been watching a lot and trying to finish up, so I just love it. Like, the whole scenery and like the culture and just like the aesthetic of being in Paris and just that whole vibe is just gorgeous, and they really bring it to life on this TV show. I love the fashion, I love the food that they share, I love like the romance, like kind of like vibe you get from it. I don't know. It's a really cute show so far and I've been loving it. It's super cute and girly, so if you love shows like that, go check out Emily in Paris on Netflix. The next one is your favorite Thanksgiving food. Again, this is another another category that I'm like, this is kind of impossible to narrow down, but I feel like I'm just a foodie. I can eat pretty much anything and everything, so I would be naming every single item. But if I had to kind of narrow it down a little bit, number 1 would be dressing. I love the dressing for Thanksgiving, especially the way my grandma makes it. It's just a like staple favorite, can't beat it, love it. It's just been around for so long and it's just like that traditional staple food you have to have every year. That would be my grandma's dressing, so love dressing. Next would be ham. I love, don't get me wrong, I love turkey. I love turkey, but I would say the honey glazed ham that my family makes every year, especially for Thanksgiving, is so stinking good. And then for dessert, I would have to say pecan pie, and that is just because I can eat all kind of pies. Chocolate pie, lemon pie, key lime pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie, like you name it, I'll eat it. But if I had to pick one that I know I'm gonna get slices of probably multiple times that day for Thanksgiving, it is definitely pecan pie. The last category is your favorite Halloween costume. Now, again, since I was not huge on Halloween, I never really dressed up. I did as a kid and a little bit going into my teenage years, but as an adult, I don't dress up. I just used to wish seeing really cute like family Halloween costumes where you can do like mom, dad, kids kind of a theme is cute. But if I'm being honest, like we don't do too much for Halloween because again, my little ones, especially Bryn, who's old enough to kind of go out trick-or-treat, she's not a big fan of it. She'd rather stay at home and like pass out candy than actually go out. So we don't really dress up for Halloween, but I do dress the kids up. Just me and my husband don't dress up, but the kids dress up every year. And so far, since Lakin, this will be her first Halloween, so this will be the first time she dresses up. So I don't have a picture of her, but I have a picture of Brinley. The most favorite costumes that I put her in so far is when she was a couple months old and we dressed her up as a little peacock. We went to a Halloween carnival or festival at a school with a couple family members at the time, and it was like a last minute costume, but I put it together and it was so stinking cute and everyone complimented her on it. And like I said, she was only a couple months old at the time, but it's been one of my favorite costumes. So I'll put a picture of that up somewhere right here. I loved her as a little peacock. I thought it was so cute and sweet. This year, so far she says she wants to be Elsa. She's on a huge Frozen kick, as I've mentioned a couple times. So she wants to be Elsa. And then for Lakin, we found a little cute like she-devil costume. And it has like the little cute tail. I do have to get her little horns. I think I'm going to try to find like a clip bow and do that because she's not big on headbands. But I think that's what she's going to be for this year. But again, I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring hers out unless I can find something else. Alright, you guys, so that is it. Thank you guys for bearing with me through all this. Like I said, it has been crazy. I've been wanting to put out so many videos, but I'm just being real. mom life so far. I am on the go nonstop with my two little ones, and trying to find time to sit down and film as much as I want to has been a little bit more challenging. So I'm just being patient and giving myself grace, and I'm still going to be putting out videos. They're just probably not as much as I would like, but don't worry, they're still coming. And when I do get time to sit down and film some fun videos, I can't wait to continue to share those with you guys. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that fun stuff that helps me out a lot. And yeah, hope you guys have a great, blessed rest of your day or night, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.